Hello and welcome back, Commanders and Commanderettes. Chesty Puller here with another quick video. I want to show you just how fast you can do the Showdown. I'm trying a new mode of recording and I'm talking live. This is not sped up or anything. This is actual speed. So I wanted to just kind of give you guys a couple of tips. It's faster if you deploy everything right off the bat, and if you know how to use your hotkeys. I've got a video on that. If you don't know, just use your hotkeys and get everything moved into place. And for me, it's better to use the large screen. Particularly at first, I zoom in later, and that gives me an ability to see where everything is as far as in relation to what's coming at me and do I have enough time. So this works with Braden, whether Braden is a level 6 or a 10. Level 5, Braden truly is not good. Once he hits level 6, he starts having a lot more firepower. Level 5, I tried it, and he just didn't. He couldn't kill these turrets. And something happens at level 6. I'm not sure what it is, but Braden becomes a monster, and it's really cool. Now, I took a little bit more damage, but I have videos showing that Braden at 6, 7, 8, and 9, and right now he's a level 10, but he works at all those other levels. He just takes a little bit more damage, but not too bad. It's really not too bad. It was all free repair. I think I took like 6 minutes damage at level 6 as opposed to like 3 minutes damage at level 10. On the Hero Showdown 4. So on these lower levels, it's really low damage, like a minute or 30 seconds, sometimes 20 seconds. So again, it's the same pattern. Deploy everything. It's quicker that way than trying to move things around in between deploying. Just deploy everything. Use your hotkeys, have the things numbered. Helps to have it on the larger view. And then now I can zoom in. I just want to make sure that they're coming in the right direction and that my Devon is in the right place. I do use Devon and I use Jenny. The only thing here I think that's important is just use your most powerful heroes. You don't have to use any particular heroes. Mikey helps. The new Air Echo hero is pretty awesome. I like her a lot. I'm using her. I did buy all the tokens for her, so she will be max level. She's just a level 1 right now because my hangar is busy and I don't want to destroy what I'm doing in the hangar. I think I'm maxing out my sandstorm or something. I don't know. It's something 10-day deal and I don't want to mess it up. So what I like to do is just go through systematically and clear it out. I take care of any anti-air that's hitting me first. And then notice Braden has almost no damage whatsoever. It's just a few seconds. I'll show you the repair time on it this time. Send him back to the base. That's quicker. We should be on 3 right now. I'm doing this in about 9 minutes. The whole thing. 1, 2, 3, and 4. And just repeating it and repeating it. And I don't know if you know this, but every time you do it, you get another 50% bonus added on. Right now we're at 150% bonus. It maxes out at 250, Yeah, 24 seconds damage on that number 2 base. Alrighty. And another thing is that I like to do is I like to put everything in the exact same order. If you go right here, that's position 1, and then as it goes around clockwise like this. So if you want your stuff to be in the same position every time, it helps because it just shows you where you are in comparison to everything. So you're not like getting confused, like, oh, where's that unit? What happened to it? It's in the wrong spot. I like to place them in the same exact position every time. Let's see. This guy right here, he likes to run around on his own, so I always have to lock him down. So just keep that in mind. He'll cause you damage because he'll draw everything out and run around, and he'll go right up in here and kill himself. So I have to lock him down. He's a really good unit, and particularly when he's maxed out and he has those drones flying around. Actually, they're escorts. It's kind of cool. Again, same pattern. Kill the anti-air that's shooting you. I think that these new advanced turrets are the ones that are causing the most damage, and then the hunter missiles in the back, and then you just kind of like systematically take everything else out. As I'm going, I try to get it so that I don't have too much travel mode afterwards, so I don't want to have something way over here that I have to travel over to, because the quicker you can get it done, the faster, or I mean the less damage anybody will take, because if you're not in there very long, you just literally can't take damage. So you'll notice I didn't take any damage on any units except for my Braden this entire time. Sometimes I get out of Heroic Showdown 4 without taking damage on any other units also. It just depends on how quickly I can do it. But I do take damage on my Braden in this, but it's usually instant repair. Let's see. Instant, I mean like as soon as I get back to the base, it's instant. I do have videos showing that, but I don't have any voiceover on it. And so pretty much, oops, I want to make my base. You don't have a lot of time on this one, so you gotta get everything prepared before. Okay, same deal. Deploy everything as quickly as possible. This one is the shortest amount of time before heavy duty units start coming your way. Get everything. I like to go right over here by this road. I like to bring these guys back here. And I want to take a look to make sure this guy's on lockdown, because he will screw everything up. So he's on lockdown, and then I can come over here. Now you'll notice I'm taking out this building first, because it's hidden over in the corner, and sometimes it'll mess me up and it'll be the last thing and I've forgotten it. So I take it out so I don't have to mess with it, right? Taking care of all the anti-air first, just like every other base. Take care of the anti-air. The quicker you can get through here, the better. Alright, all the anti-air that's shooting me is now gone, and I can start taking care of cleaning up this area so that I don't have to come back. There is one more air here on this side of the base, and that's that hunter. And that'll be the last thing I get, because when I get him, I'll have to start heading over to the next section of the base. If you get this particular power plant, it takes out the other power plants. You have to do it in that particular order, the back left one, and it takes out all the other power plants. So we're doing pretty good here. You'll notice Braden has hardly any damage. I don't know if any of my other units have any damage, but we haven't got to the helicopters yet, so we're doing pretty good. Usually the helicopters will be out by now. All right, 2.5 million, not bad. And now we should be up to 200%. Let's check it. Yeah, 200%. We'll send everything back to the base. We'll start over. If you don't do start over, I've tried it. You can get some points just going right again to the Heroic Showdown 4, but it reduces it every single time you hit it, and you get less percentage. See, look at that. I have 3 damage units and 2 damage platoons. Okay, I won't instant repair it so we can see it. I have 3 minutes on him. No air was damaged. 2 minutes on... Wow. So somehow they got back to oh, I didn't move my guys back. That's what happened on that last one, because normally nobody gets hit there. So that's it, guys. I'll show you the units real quick. Okay, let's see. I'm using Luke and Jeff, Mikey and Nick. Andrew, he's the guy you got to lock down. He likes to run around. Tony. I really love Tony because he increases everybody's reload speed and so forth. Let's see. There's a lot of ways you can set Tony up. I have him set to make everybody shoot faster. I have Kayla. Love Kayla. I got Matt. He's for the helicopters and the anti-air. Got Devin, and I got Jenny. Use Jenny also. If you don't have Jenny, maybe use somebody I'm not using here. Let me see what his name is. Leonard. Yeah, you got to use use Leonard if you don't have Jenny, because some of those things are not going to come for Devin, and they'll start shooting your units. The helicopters are going to come for Jenny and not for Devin. So you need something where the air will shoot the anti-air. So those are the units I'm using, and then of course he doesn't fit anywhere, my Braden, who is now a level 10. And just rinse and repeat, essentially. The important thing to do really is to get your hotkeys done. And the way I've done it, I'll show you real quick. Put everything back in the order that it should be, so that when it deploys, I will have everything in the right order. Okay, so I don't wait on these. I used to wait, but I don't really care anymore. So I got these guys numbered number 3, and everybody else is numbered number 2, except for Braden, who is numbered, he's numbered number 2 also, but so that I can move him forward with everybody else. So Braden moves forward. I have my Andrew numbered just as number 6, because he's traditionally number 6, and I lock him down, and then I just come over here. These heavy new advanced turrets in the back are the ones, I can't remember what they're called, but those are the ones I think that are causing the most damage. And believe it or not, these right here, these microwave things, man, they actually cause some damage. If you let it sit there and continually shoot you, the microwave turrets will cause damage. So I think I got this first base down to like less than 2 minutes, like a minute and change. And then I always try to send my attack unit back so that I can move my heroes. And the reason I don't just move them, I look in here because this will show me if I have any damage. That's the reason I do it that way. It just saves time. I'm just trying to do it as efficiently as possible. I'm going to try to max out every hero. I'm currently like at 150 million XP for this particular event. And the way you do it, like inside your clan, I got a 50% bonus up here. You get one of your admins to turn that on, or you can pay for it, I believe, with gold. And then you got this right here, which is so far 200 plus the 50 from the clan. And then you right now I got 250. After this attack, I'll have 300%. So again, I like to make the base small so I can see it, or zoom out. I mean, deploy everything. See, it's maybe boring, but it's also a little bit exciting because you're just dominating this stupid base, you know? So it's kind of cool now that you can do it consistently and repeatedly, you know what I mean? So let's get this guy locked down. And I can see it right here. That's why I bring that up. And then we'll try to clear this as quickly as possible, because the longer you wait, the more units come out, the more chance of taking damage you have. There's 2 on this level 2 here, and then there's 3 right over here. But I'm trying to clear everything as I go. It just makes it much easier if you don't have to come back. So there's these 3 air right there, and now I'm free to take out the power. And if you take out the power, the anti-air will shoot slower. So it's really important to take out the power as quick as possible if you can. And that's why I'm doing all that. I'm doing this all in a particular order and for a particular reason. And the reason I'm targeting the turrets is because the priority for Braden is going to always be the units. And if he kills the units, then more units will come out. I don't want him to kill the units. I want to kill this before the first wave is done so that we can prevent the second wave from coming out, if that makes sense. So now we're up to 420,000 per event. At the end, I believe it's going to be 560. So let's send attack back. We are on to base number 3. And I check to make sure that there is no damage. Head back to the base. Oh, one other thing. I'm using slow-mo. Try to use slow-mo. It's only 3,000 medals, and it is one of the best special ops in the game. It's the cheapest one, and it's the one that I use more than anything, almost on every base now, because these units are not slow, they are fast. So hope this was helpful, guys. I'll continue here, but I don't have anything else to add because I've already told you everything. Use hotkeys, use slow-mo, get everything out there first, and then move it, and try to keep your Andrew, if you're going to use him, try to keep him locked down. He'll run around and cause a problem. See, there he goes again. Alright, I got him locked down. Now I can just come over here. Andrew is really powerful. I really like him, and he can do a lot of damage, particularly with his the 2 drones that are around him. When I get him maxed out, I think he actually has 3 drones. I mean, I need like 50 tokens to max Andrew out, so I don't know. He's at a level 11 or 12 or something. I don't know, man. It's like, to get him to level 20, it's going to take like 50 tokens. That would be 50 million in this event, unless he's on sale. And he's in the gear shop, so I'm not super excited about spending 50 million on him. He's valuable as he is. I don't know how much more he would be improved by having an extra drone. I'm not even certain that he gets an extra drone, but I think I've seen somebody with an Andrew that had 3 drones. My Devon's not maxed. I got to get things for Devon. I now just maxed Forest in this event, and I haven't done it yet because my hangar is busy. So we'll get around to that next. Alrighty, this is going to be the end right here. I'm just going to do this one more time to show you how repeatable it is. It's totally repeatable. And like I said, I did do this with a level 7 and with a level 8 and with a level 9, and it works pretty much the same, except maybe you'll take a little bit more damage on your braiding. Because I was kind of depressed at first, I was like, wow, I'm going to need to get 30 million before I can use my braiding. Actually, it was 35 million to max my braiding, and I just tested him out at level 6, and I was like, well, this is really good, because I had tested him at 5 and he sucked. I'm going to end here real quick because I was talking and I wasn't deploying, and troops were building up. So you don't want to do that. You want to attack immediately. I'm kind of glad that I did that so I could show you that you can't mess around here. You got to be fast. All right, I'm gonna move up here to this portion of the street. You can see the street right here, and I get in the kind of in the corner of that street. Lock down Andrew. Double check that Andrew is locked down. Sometimes I hit the D key, which stands for defense mode, and I've got a whole video on this if you guys don't know what the hotkeys are and how to use your keyboard. But sometimes I'll hit the defense mode and it doesn't work. Okay, this is good. There's a glitch, and it's affecting all units. Okay, and it's going to cause you damage if you're not aware. Notice how nothing was happening. I redeployed this guy, and hopefully he's working now. But this has been going on this entire event. My Kayla it was like she didn't have any workshop, and it was like she was a level, she wasn't even a Kayla. It was like she was more like a regular light bringer, which was really bad. And I think that's what's happening. I don't think it's just the workshop. I think that she loses her heroic workshop, and I think that she becomes like a regular light bringer because all the firepower was gone. Now you see, this is going to actually cost me, and this has cost me with the Kayla, because my Kayla turns around on a dime, and when she loses her workshop, she wasn't able to turn around. Hopefully this will still be free repair, and hopefully I can get this done. But I'm actually glad that this happened, because I wanted to show it to you, and I also wanted to show it to Kixeye. So yeah, there's a big problem. It's been happening for 3 or 4 days now, where nothing is working when you deploy. And then to get it to see, it slowed me down. Now the helicopters are coming out, and the helicopters are the ones that can cause some damage. That retreating, and it could cost me some time and redeploying, but I didn't want to waste the whole base, and I wanted to show you guys how to fix it if you do have the problem. So hopefully I didn't take too much damage there. I'd like to get done before the helicopters. So here we've got 3.43 million, and now we will be at max level 250, and the next time I do that base I'll get almost 4 million. And every time you do the heroic 4, you will get an extension on this bonus, but it only extends about 45 minutes. So I've got 45 minutes to complete 1, 2, 3 and do 4 again and get my bonus extended. And you can keep this bonus at 250%. I think yesterday I kept it there for a long time. I mean, like 6 or 7 hours of just completely, that's what I've got. So much. Yeah, so I did take a little bit more damage on that, you know, but really still free repair. But if I wasn't paying attention, I could have just sat there and tried to figure out why my Braden wasn't doing anything, you know. And fortunately, I was able to prevent my main platoons from taking any damage. So I do hope this was helpful. You guys have a good one. This is my first video recording while I'm speaking, and so we'll see how it goes. It might not be synced up properly, but I hope that it is. Enjoy the video. Have a good one. See you guys next time.